A double fault happens more than a 10-shot rally. So we'll call this page 1. This is all the start of the point. This is our Switzerland. This is what you don't practice enough of in general. Page 2 is what you love. Oh, I love a 20-shot rally. Let's go out and practice 20 shots. Look at your numbers over here for what you love. Who cares? I don't care. Page 1 is 89% of our tennis. Let's not fall in love with page 2. Let's fall in love with page 1. Average, what time do we start?
2:30.
So we have a 3:45. Perfect. Okay, so we're looking at the average rally length. All the short rallies, all the long rallies, everything. So here on the right, you see the longest rally length. This was the US Open 2 years ago. The longest rally at the US Open was Granollers versus Isner, 42 shots. What in the world is John Isner doing in a 42 shot? What is he doing? Just stupid. After 4 shots, grab the ball, throw it into the crowd, and just go, next point, please.
Better off, too.
Exactly. So for the ladies, we see it tops out at 40 shots. Your average rally is 3.8. 3.8, 3.6. Wimbledon was 3.6. The average of our sport, you say, okay, to your opponent, we're going to go work on the average rally length today. And they're like, great, let's play a point. So you serve to them, that's 1. They return back to you, that's 2. You hit the next shot in 3. And then sometimes you hit the next ball and sometimes you don't. But sometimes you just let it go and your opponent goes, what are you doing? I thought we were working on the average rally length. And you only hit 1. The serve went in, the return went in, the next shot went in. It's just a couple of shots each, at most. Forehands and backhands. Actually, we had that one earlier. I want to show you this with forehands and backhands, your average speed. The yellow is the player we're recording. This is all we need to know down here. The average is about 8 miles an hour. 8 miles an hour difference getting the ball over there. We hit the forehand harder. It's a bigger weapon. Some, like Nishikori, was at 75 and 73. Some are closer. Sometimes on a backhand, you want to hit slice, you want to hit a slower ball, you want time to recover. That's okay. They're different roles. Forehands and backhands are completely different roles. Your forehand is your sword that you attack with. Your backhand is your shield that you defend with. When people attack you, they're going to attack your backhand. The number 1 role of the forehand, we know the number 1 way a point ends is forcing errors. The number 1 role of a forehand is to make your opponent miss. The number 1 role of your backhand is not to miss. I want a solid backhand and an aggressive forehand. Perfect. Matches the numbers, matches the stats. Back of the court, cut it up into A, B, C, D. A is always out wide, and there are 4 even areas. So A is out wider than deuce, A is out wider than deuce. Balls in tennis typically flow from A to A, from B to B, from C to C, from D to D. That's where they go. They're the natural angles. Which area has the most amount of shots in it? Gets the most amount of attention, most amount of point of contacts? A, B, C, or D?
C.
B.
Okay. Super important for us to know this because we're all guessing. D? D, you say, okay, you'd understand D because I want to get it out wide of the backhand. Somebody said B, middle to the forehand. We look for forehands. On the left side of these big areas, I call the minus side, the right side, the plus. So A plus, B plus, C plus, D plus.